Stand up, New York Rangers and New York Islanders fans. Or other way around, depending on how you want to look at it. Yeah, it's short notice again. But regardless. Today's the final game of the season series between the New York Rangers and the New York Islanders. The Islanders and New York Rangers. The Rangers took the season first two games, the Stadium Series, by coming back from 3-4-1 down to win 6-5, and then took down the Islanders in the Garden 5-2. The Islanders returned the favor last Tuesday with a 4-2 win over the Rangers at the UBS. The Rangers may have an edge today, as there's no Noah Dobson for the Islanders, who's out day to day with abdominal issues, who's following the 3-2 overtime win by the Rangers over the Islanders over the Canadiens back on Thursday. The Rangers need this win to clinch the President's Trophy, to at least get a shot at clinching the President's Trophy going into their final game coming up against. Hang on a sec. Ottawa on Monday. The Islanders, on the other hand, need this win. If the Islanders win or at least get a point today, and things go their way, i.e. the Capitals lose to the Lightning and the Penguins lose to the Bruins, they could clinch the final Metro spot today at best. Otherwise, they'd have to do it Sunday against New Jersey, a team they have not had a hell of a lot of luck against this season. Losing 5-4 on October the 20th in overtime, losing 5-4 again Black Friday weekend, and then getting shut out the last time those two teams collided. On the other hand, for the Rangers, they need a win. They need that win just to give themselves breathing room. They come into this 1 point ahead of both the Star and a Kraken win to put themselves give themselves a little more breathing room to be 3 points ahead of the Hurricanes and the Stars, and 5 at best ahead of the Bruins for the President's Trophy, being the case of the latter two, and 3 ahead of the Hurricanes in the case of the former. And the Hurricanes have an easy one on paper tomorrow against the Blackhawks. That is, and the puck will be dropping right about now. Islanders will be going right to left, left to right. Rangers right to left. Islanders in their road whites. Rangers in their home blues. I don't know if it's their regular home blues or their alternative home blues. Ilya Sorokin taking the net for the Islanders, having a career worst season, 90.8 save percentage and a 3 goals against average, 24-19-11 record. But I blame the career worst numbers on the inconsistent special teams. Shesterkin, on the other hand, 34-17-2 to 65 goals against, 91.1 save percentage. Third straight year where he's had 30 or more wins when he's been in the net. I mean, when he's been in the crease. There's a Banjad, Kreider, Nelson, who will take the draw for the Isles against Mika. Let's do this, bitch. Puck is dropped, and the Rangers will get control of it. Nelson. And the puck is iced 15 seconds in. First line is Cizikas, Horvat, Barzell with Palmieri. Gotta be taken by Reppy. Puck won by the Islanders. They clear it out. Savanjet shot saved by Sorokin. Miller loses the puck. It's backed out, and the Rangers have to reset. Puck clear and stopped by Sorokin as it went behind the crease. No icing since he touched it. Aho behind his net, replacing Dobson today. Pellet comes off. Aho loses the puck. Panarin with it. Trocheck to Riley. Riley to Barzell. Keeps on side to Horvat. Fires one. It goes wide. Riley retrieves it. Shot back in. Wimberg. Cooley. Riley loses it. Shoulder rebound, no. Jefferson, no. Kako. Went to Wimberg, lost the puck. Oh, thanks to Peugeot. Lee throws it behind the Ranger net. Trouba will cut it off. Wimberg. Gets into Wimberg. He's got Aho on him. Romanov with it. Martin hand slaps it. I think it was a hand pass by Clutterbuck. Wimberg. Krako, that was saved. Rebound picked up by Gustafson. That was stopped. Here we go. Draw one with the Rangers. Shot blocked in front. Bortuzzo, Riley, Palmieri, Foshing, and Holst and Nelson on for the Islanders. For the Rangers, it's Rempe, Goodrow, Schneider, Miller, and Vesey. Shot goes wide. Miller keeps it alive. Rempe hit by Riley. Vesey trying to get it out. Miller's shot blocked in front. And Goodrow shoots it out of play and into the seats. Back on January 20th, the Islanders canned Lane Lambert, mostly because of his inconsistency and incompetence. Right now, the Islanders haven't even been able to get the puck and get the biscuit out of their own zone and get a shot off. Mika and Horvat to take the draw. This one's won by the Islanders. Polak hit behind the net. To Pelech, who will wrap it around. It's touched by an Islander. Sorokin will cut it off before Cizikas can get to it. Barzal tried to save it, but it gets tilt. And Rangers have numbers. It's 4-on-3. Zibanejad, backhand is stolen. Horvat with it, trying to dump it off for Cizikas to Riley, who loses the puck. Cizikas with it behind the Ranger net, trying to come out. Zibanejad is smothering him. Kreider picks off the pass. And Kreider will bring it ahead. Islanders regroup. That shot goes way over the glass. And the Islanders still haven't gotten a shot off on Sorokin. Pierre Laviolette, 805 wins as a head coach, 7th all time. This spans his career with Nashville, Carolina, I think the Islanders at one point, Philadelphia. Draw one by the Islanders. Aho trying to get off Panarin. Romanov tries to clear it out. He can't. Pajot clears it out. Rangers gain the zone. Panarin on the half wall. Drive goes off the glass. Lee being smothered in his own zone. Engvall with it. Peels back. Retreats to Aho. As both teams make a quick line change. Matt Martin, Kyle Clutterbuck, and McLean now come on for the Islanders. Cooley, Wenberg, Kakko, Schneider, and Miller come on for the Rangers. Here come Pelican Polak for the Isles. Off the glass. Down goes Schneider via Clutterbuck. Matt Martin tries to get in. Long pass Miller. Kakko. Cooley loses control of the puck. Palmieri with it. To Nelson. Bortuzzo with a shot. And Sturck with a save. Rebound. Wrap around the tap. No. And it goes wide. And it took almost 6 minutes for the Islanders to get a shot off. Palmieri's got it. BC dumps it in. Cizikas and Horvat back on alongside Bertuzzo and Riley. Cizikas with it. Try to drop it off. Can't. Polak recovers, and the Islanders have to retreat. No icing. Behind the net. BC chops it out. Zibanejad hits Pelech. Barzal trying to clear it out. Pajot. Over to Mika. Kreider. Shot save. Rebound cleared out. Schneider loses the puck. And now the puck gets away. Who's going to get to it first? It's going to be Schneider. He was being chased down by Engvall. And didn't get to the icing line, so no icing call all against the Rangers. Shot, no. Clutterbuck with it, going to wrap around. Or Aho, excuse me. It was a save. on the Nelson shot, Miller basically dogpiling on Aho to force him backward. Palmieri with the puck, fires one, saved by Shesterkin. Pelech loses the puck off a skate, and Polak has to get it, which forces the retreat by the Islanders, and the Rangers get a lucky break. Lindgren trying to clear it out, he can't. To Trocheck. To Farnier. There are 56 points this year, a career high for the guy. McLean. Here comes Panarin with the puck. Rangers have numbers. It's 4-on-3, down, coming off the blue line. Shot save on Trocheck by Sorokin. Now back the other way. Here comes Horvat. Drives in. That's stuffed by Shesterkin. But I think he was being hooked a little bit on the shot. Riley back to Horvat. Barzell with it. Trying to find a way. Kakko and Cooley back out along with Gustafsson and Trouba. Romanov, Bertuzzo, Pajot, Zizekas, and Barzy out there for the Islanders. We're about halfway through period one. Nothing across the board outside of the shot counts. And we're going to get an icing call against the Rangers. 10:25 to go. 30-second TV timeout. No score. Period one. Rangers win the draw. Shot that's wide by Barzell. Islanders have yet to get a second chance shot off. Saved by Shesterkin, and he covers up on the shot by Mike Riley. Oh, that was Fox who had it, the shot. Fuck you, John Cena, for that. leaves for their first ever Stanley Cup, or third ever. They've only won 4 in their history, 27 to 28, 32, 33, 39, 40. And the last time that the Rangers won it all, 93, 94. I was only about 6 going on 7 when they won that title. Horvat and Zibanejad to take the draw. It's won by the Islanders. Barzal going behind the net looking for a wraparound. He gets tripped up. No penalty, with no whistle for a penalty. Polak keeps it in. Cizikas to Horvat. That shot gets blocked. Or it got through and was missed. Horvat gets to the puck. Cizikas behind the Ranger net to Polak. Saved by Shesterkin on the shot by Cizikas off the backhand. And the Igor chance breakout in the Garden. It's Zibanejad, Panarin, Trouba, Fox, and Lindgren against Polak, Pelech, Aho, Barzal, and Peugeot. Lafreniere now comes in. Each side now has 7 shots on goal. Since the break, Shesterkin is 15-5-1 with 3 shutouts and 92.7 save percentage, and is only averaging around 2.5 goals to get through him. Peugeot to Lee, going behind the net. Aho recovers the loose puck. Peugeot picks, shot, save, rebound. Did he go in? Puck's loose, rebounds. Lee trying to get it off, can't. Lee to Engvall. To Romanov. Risser wide. Zibanejad can't get it out. He does. Cleared out. Shesterkin lost his stick. Panarin was at Lafreniere. Engvall lobbing the outlet. And that's out of play. This will come back to the Islanders' side of the rink. We'll take a timeout. 8:17 left in the first period. No score in the Garden. Burn! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Yeah, I hate Mega Man X7. But the meme is so low worthy that I can't help but announce it. Make it sound good. Knowing Bad Dog, he's doing the Yankee Guardian matchup. Draw will be on the left circle, right hand circle into Shesterkin's right hand. McLean and Wenberg took the draw. It's won by the Rangers. Puck behind the Islander net. Clutterbuck's got it. Martin trying to. Rangers cleared out. Rangers in their traditional blue homies. And another icing call. This one will take it back to the Rangers' point side of the ice. Islanders come into this night with 89 points. The Penguins at 86, Capitals at 85, Red Wings at 85, and Flyers at 85. The Islanders' remaining games are against New Jersey and Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's got Boston tonight, Nashville the next Monday, and then Wednesday with the Islanders to wrap it up. That shot's blocked out in front. Skate loss, kick pass. Pellick to Palmieri. Shown by Wenberg. Taco with it. To Fox. Long shot goes wide of the net. Grim with Aho on him. Back to Wenberg to Kako. They fight in the corner board behind the net, behind the Islander net. Saved by Shesterkin, but an Islander is going to the sin bin, and this is not what the Islanders wanted, as they have sucked all fucking year on the kill. They are the worst in the league in the kill zone. And it's going to be Mike Riley going to the sin bin for holding. He basically wrapped up Wenberg before he could even get anywhere. This is not a situation you want to be in if you're the Islanders. You know your kill zone unit has sucked dick all season. Worst in the league. And you're going up against one of the best power play units in the league, in the Rangers, who are in the top 5, if I remember correctly. Puck cleared out. Here comes Fox with it. Oh, they're number 2 with man up. Bullock behind the net. Cleared out. Shesterkin to Kreider. To Fox. Over to Mika. Back to Panarin. To Fox. Kept led by Fox to Trocheck. Back to Fox. To Trocheck. To Zibanejad. To Fox. Let's keep in mind, it was the Panarin shot blocked in front. That one goes wide. Kreider to Fox. To Zibanejad. Back to Panarin. Zibanejad shot blocked Panarin shot blocked in front. Rebound. Kreider shot saved by Sorokin to Fox. Trocheck shot stopped. Panarin looking. He gives it to Fox. Back to Panarin. Drops back to Panarin. Wrister wide. 30 seconds left on the power play. Zibanejad with it. Was looking across for Kreider, but he missed the pass. Recovers it. Fox to Panarin. Shot wide again. Kreider. Back to Fox. To Panarin. Back to Kreider. To Zibanejad. One-timer wide. Or saved by Sorokin. Power play's over. 2 shots on net for the Rangers. Save on the Sorokin. On Horvat's shot is stopped, blocked by Trouba, and it ricochets into the seats. 4:22 left in the first period. Draw, shot, save, Sorokin. That's the 11th shot on goal. I believe it was Romanov who got that one off. Only took 3 seconds off the clock. Draw one by the Rangers. They try to clear it out and do. Fox. Icing is waved off, and the puck goes into the seats. But on five goals, the Rangers are mediocre at best, tied for 16th in that spot of their 228. Barzal takes this puck away. Was looking for a centering pass, but he got stolen. Halk disrupts the pass through. So he gets with it to Barzal. Barzal's shot saved by Sorokin. By Shesterkin, excuse me. Barzal. And we get a Ranger penalty. So they get an extra attacker. Barzal. It's to Horvat. Looking. And Rempe touches up. Who's going to the sin bin? And what's the call? It's Goodrow who's going to the sin bin for holding. Barclay Goodrow now in the sin bin. The Islanders, in terms of their power play, have been mediocre at best. 20th ranked in the while not the worst in terms of power play, the Islanders' power play man up unit is wedged on a line between mediocrity and suckage, 20th in the league, when compared to the third best kill unit in the Rangers. Riley to Nelson to Engvall to Pollock on the wraparound to Nelson. And not to mention that the last 10 games, the Islanders' power play has been atrocious. For their last 27. Nelson with it. To Riley. To Pollock, who fumbles the puck a bit. Pollock. Back to Riley. To Nelson, who has to back up. Mario Riley. To Barzal. And the puck bounces into the Ranger bench with 53 seconds left on the power play and 2:06 left in the period. Personally, I'm not a fan of that tactic. Draw one by the Rangers. Pajot to Horvat to Lee. Pajot tries to keep it alive and does. Barzal with the puck. Aho shot. Here comes a break for the Rangers. Kreider shoots over the net. And rounds back to Anders Lee. 20 seconds left on the power play. Pajot fires one, saved by Shesterkin. Or Fox ricochet, knocks it off his skate and into the seats. Power play down to 15 seconds, and it doesn't look like the Islanders are going to get a shot off on this damn thing. Aho behind the net. He's only got 7 seconds to get back to the Rangers zone. Barzal, Pollock loses the puck, and that's going to end the power play. No shots for the Islanders. Here comes on that power play for the Isles. Here comes Goudreau. Oh, out of the sin bin. Aho dumps it in. Schneider. Nelson tried to feed it back in. Zibanejad. Trying to find room. Can't. Panarin. Shot save. Rebound. And Sorokin will cover it up. With 37 to go. Lindbergh wins the draw. Lindbergh shot wide. 30 seconds left in the period. And Bertuzzo got nailed in the face. That's a high stick. So the Islanders will get at most a minute and a half of penalty time, of power play time, if neither team gets anything on the board. If Oh, it's a double minor. That's 4 minutes. That's even worse if you're the Rangers. That means Kakko's going to be spending 4 minutes in the sin bin. And even if the Islanders get a goal, that's not his signal to get out. And that means if the Islanders don't score, they'll have, well, even if they do, they'll still have 3 minutes of power play time to work with in the second period. Good throw against Horvat. Rangers clear it out. Trocheck with it. Aho steals it. 15 seconds out from behind his own cage. Cross the range to the Ranger blue to Peugeot. He gets whacked. Aho forced to retreat. And that's the first period. Nothing across. 3:31 left on the Ranger sint penalty to Kakko. One period down, no score. Defensively for both sides, this is kind of a step up from the last game I called between these two. Like I said, I think that the NHL isn't overkill woke. I thank the good Lord the NHL is not super woke. Shots on goal were pretty even, 12-11 in favor of the Rangers. I'm not even on the docket today for the workforce, and yet I still have to miss today's show. So caught up in this. One, two. Okay, so the Islanders have a 93% chance to make the playoffs and a 54% chance to win the President's Trophy for the Rangers. Interesting as to what's at stake today, according to Stat Leaks. Oh. First intermission over. Side swap. Shots were 13-11 in favor of the Rangers. And again, this is a Ranger kill unit that's going up against an Islander power play unit who has failed to convert 26 of their last 28 power plays. On 26 of their last 28. Black cotton candy frozen. It's in cloud. That is gross, Burger King. Keep in mind, Rangers win the draw and backtrack. Islanders going right to left this period. Rangers going left to right. Sorokin will cut it off behind the cage to Aho and give it to Aho. Barzal. To Aho. Horvat. Horvat shot. Wide of the blocker side, Shesterkin. Lee with it. Back to Horvat. To Aho. That shot's blocked in front. Puck is cleared out. Aho will chase it down. Barzal got tied up in the corner. Here come the Rangers with it. It's Zibanejad. Shorthand with a shot, and it's saved by Sorokin. Goes behind the cage, and the Rangers pick it up. Fox with a wrister, and it goes wide. Fox. To Kreider, who will... Behind the cage, here comes Pollock. To Nelson. To Palmieri. To Pollock. Try to dish it to Nelson, but he got covered up. But he was basically paraded around. Nelson. Barzal. And 30 left on the power play. Islanders need to do something with that damn puck. Shesterkin to Trouba. On the break, shot over the net. Riley to Horvat. To Pajot. Aho. To Pajot, back to Aho. To Barzal, back to Aho. One-timer save! 58 seconds. Islanders will take the draw. Or Rangers will win it. Across. To return. And now the Rangers just keep playing keep away with the puck. Wimberg with it. Takes it. Loses it. Wimberg and Aho fighting over the puck with alongside Horvat for Aho. Islanders get it, but they're running out of time. Down to 20 on the penalty on the power play. Palmieri trying to pass to Barzal, but it gets deflected in front into the side. And now it's going to be two-man advantage for the Islanders for at least the next 13 seconds as Barzal is down. So for the next 12 seconds, it'll be 5-on-3 for the Islanders. So they better make this count. Lindgren really shoved Barzal into the board and did badly. Again, this is only for about 12 or so seconds. Lindgren in the box for boarding. Krocko will be coming out in less than a quarter of a minute. There's Dan Musay, the assistant coach of the Rangers. Upcoming on the NHL schedule later on today, Pittsburgh against Boston, St. Louis against Seattle on tomorrow on TNT, as well as Colorado against Vegas. With all the spots in the West already snatched up, it just boils down to who gets the last two spots in the East. To Shesterkin's left. Pajot. Polak. Nelson to Horvat. And now out of the sin bin comes Krocko. Shot by Nelson, saved by Shesterkin. And that's cleared out. Polak. Trying to weave his way through the defense. Can't. Barzal recovers the puck. In the slot. To Polak. Back to Barzal. Back to Polak. Back to Barzy. Horvat shot blocked in front. And Nelson couldn't recover it. Here come the Rangers 2-on-1. Zibanejad. Save, rebound, score! Jacob Troop into Schneider. It's a shorthanded goal, and the Rangers get on the board first. True. Engvall wins the draw to Riley. I mean, you consider how overkill patient the Honors have been on their man up unit, which has been a detriment more than a benefit. At least to the Rangers drawing first blood. Here comes Riley to Palmieri. Riley and Nelson. Shot, score! It's a power play goal! And we're tied at 1. Pierre Engvall responds in kind. Tie game. Send this to Engvall, Rister, goal. That's only their third power play goal in their last 30 attempts. For Engvall, that's his 11th goal of the year, his 8th on the power play. Uh-oh. This could be coming back, folks. He's broken the plane. No goal. This one's coming back. I mean, even I could see that his puck, the skate didn't cross and was completely over the line from the angle, even with Engvall blocking the view. No goal. That puck reset the power play to 9 seconds. And the Rangers, yet again, kill off another power play attempt of the Isles. Not going to blame the Rangers for that one. I mean, for that challenge or the goal being called back. That was blank. That was clear that he was offside. Zibanejad. Crier knocks it wide. Miller with it. Schneider to Zibanejad. Bortuzzo. Engvall on the break. Gets around Trocheck. Was trying to center feed from McLean. He couldn't find him. Lafreniere with it. Being chased. Nailed by Engvall. Gustafson. Trouba barely stays on side. Loses the puck. Pajot. Loose puck to Lafreniere. Trocheck. Shesterkin tried to clear it, couldn't. Pull out the Barzell to Cizikas. It goes wide of the net. Horvat. Barzell fighting for it. Gustafson with Horvat. Or Barzell, rather. And that puck's going to fly into the seats. Or not. Barzell with the puck. One-timer wide! Wide on the shot by Horvat. And we get icing on the Islanders. 12:08 left in the second. 1-0 Rangers on a shorty by Braden Schneider. Would have been one each if not for the goal by Engvall getting overturned because Palmieri couldn't keep one of his skates on side. Couldn't keep his body or his skates on side. Stick side of Sorokin. Fox. Backhand goes off the boards. Corner pivot. Sorokin with the save. Cooley. Saved by Sorokin again. Capo. To Fox. Lindgren. Kako. Lindbergh. Lindgren to Fox. Back to Lindgren. Back to Fox. Can't get the shooting lane to Lindgren. Kako loses the puck off his stick. And the Rangers retreat to neutral ice. Shot stopped. Here come the Islanders 1-on-2. God damn it, Mom. BRB. Sorry, folks, I had to get a package. Honors being Roslovic, Zibanejad, Cooley, Kreider, and Panarin. No defensive linemen, no defensive pieces. I don't know why they're going with an all forward and center lineup for this face off. It makes no sense to me. So I really don't know what Peter Laviolette's up to. Okay, never mind. Trouba and Gustafsson will be on the defensive end alongside Panarin, Trocheck, and Zibanejad. Draws on Shesterkin's stick side. There's a front angle shot stopped. Islanders have a minus 26 goal deficit. That is the fourth worst in the league in the second period alone. If you beat this Islander team, it's probably going to be in the first two periods because they can fight back in the third if need be. Lee to Barzell to Engvall, shot, save, rebound, trying to recover, nothing coming across. Pelech shot, save, rebound, or it was blocked in front, excuse me. Pollock has to retreat. Aaron Rempe loses it in the skates. Romanov flings it into the Rangers zone. Fox up and Aaron. Rempe. Trocheck. Rebound goes wide. Or went missing. Here comes Pelech with it. Fox beats Palmieri to the corner. VC loses the puck. Sorry, pass shot. Save, rebound, save again, rebound. It's a goal! Who got the Karam goal? And now the Islanders have legitimately tied it up. Looks like they're going to give the goal to Brock Nelson. But that puck's over the line before he catches it. Nelson was the last Islander to touch the puck. Tie game. For Brock, that's his 31st, tied for 7th most career goals in Islander history at 272. After the Rangers got the first shorty of the game. Embert to Schneider, who has the shorty for the Rangers. Krako with Barzell on him. Loses the puck. Wemba loses it to Pajot. Puck's now bounce. That biscuit's bouncing around like a pinball. Icing waved off. Touched up by the Rangers as the Islanders tried to clear it to the Ranger blue. Roslovic loses the puck. Engvall on the break. Trouba cut him off. Roslovic and Kreider, and the puck goes off Kreider's stick and into the seats. 7:02 left in the second. One each. We'll take a TV timeout. Coming up in this triple header. All the Kraken can do at this point is play spoiler when they take on the Dallas Stars. If the Rangers get a tie or an overtime loss, that opens the door for Dallas to try to sneak their way into the lead of the President's Trophy. On the flip side, later tonight, the Penguins are fighting for their playoff lives, trying to get that final hold on to that final wild card spot, or even best case scenario for them, get the final spot, the third and final spot in the Metro Division. If they do that in their final 3 or so games after 2 games after the day, one of which will be against the Islanders. What 10 wrestlers should have faced The Undertaker at WrestleMania? Well, aside from Sting, he would have been number 1. And Dusty was on his way out. It would have made sense for him to face Dead Man at WrestleMania 7. And when you consider what happened a few months prior during the events of Survivor Series, where The Undertaker went nuts on Dusty and he got himself counted out after he had eliminated Dusty from the match. (19-17), the shots in favor of the Rangers. Face off just outside the Islander zone. Rangers will take it. It's Kreider, Zibanejad, Roslovic, Fox, and Lindgren. Shots saved by Sorokin against Nelson, Pelech, Pollock, Boschink, and Palmieri. Pajot to take the draw. Against, that's Trocheck, or is that Holstrom? Vlasovic, I don't know. Anderson gets tapped by Fox. Panarin will try to launch it back in, but Lee will recover it, fling it into the Ranger zone. Engvall to Lee behind the Ranger net. Riley to Lee. Pajot. To Riley with a wrister, and it goes over the glove. It's just Shesterkin off the glass. Rangers clear it out. Lafreniere loses the puck. Here comes Horvat on the break. With Zizekas, fires one. It's blocked in front. Rebounds to Zizekas. Fox Barzell. Cleared out. Romanov and Trocheck crash into each other. Bortuzzo off the boards. Can't get it cleared. That shot's wide. Good shot from Rempe to Rempe. The outside of the net. Trocheck. Basie. loses the puck, and the Islanders force the Rangers to back off. Under 5 in the second to go in the second. 1 each. Goodrow loses his skate and slips. Bertuzzo tries to clear it out. He can't. Schneider. Bertuzzo with a block of the shot. Rempe being covered up by Romanov. BC with Barzal. Schneider. Miller's shot. Blocked in front. Schneider's got it again. Schneider's shot saved by Sorokin in spite of the coverage in front of him. We'll take a timeout. 4:17 left in period 2. 1 each. And we're back. Draw 1 by the Rangers. Miller fires one, saved by Sorokin. Puck cleared out. Schneider has McLean on him. Puck in the Ranger. In the netting and out. 3:34 to go on the period. Fucking tree huggers. 22-18 in the shots in favor of the Rangers. Puck coming out of the Ranger zone. Or Islander zone, I should say. Kreider tries to dump it in. Puck nearly cleared out again. No. Zibanejad. Trouba shot, save. Sorokin rebound, cleared out. Under 3 in the period to go. Back to Zibanejad, couldn't center the pass. Palmieri loses the puck. Islanders change it up. Trocheck runs into Romanov. It's 4 forwards and a defenseman right now for the Islanders. Pajot to Aho, back to Pajot. Or to Nelson. No, that was Romanov, excuse me. 2 minutes left in the period. Pajot back to Spilloff. To Romanov. Engvall. Back to Romanov. Dumps it in. 90 seconds left in the period. Tied at 1. Fox. Lindgren back to Fox. Back to Lindgren. And he'll dump it into the Islanders zone. Pellick will cut it off. Cizikas clears it out. Gets it to Barzal. Barzal to Cizikas. Shot saved by Shesterkin. And rings all the way back out to the Islanders zone. Here comes Horvat. Horvat was looking for someone up front, but he got stolen. 40 seconds left, and it'll be an icing on the Rangers. Little known fact, 29 President's Trophy winners have lost the Stanley Cup in the playoffs, and 8 of them have lost in the first round. Last President's Trophy winner to get the cup, the 2012-13 Blackhawks. Rangers, 93-94 President's Trophy and Stanley Cup champions. Last time the Rangers won the trophy was 2014-15, got knocked out in the conference final, getting shut out embarrassingly by the Lightning at home. Wrap around. It's in! Brock Nelson strikes again. On a backhand wraparound, the Islanders take the lead. It's 2-1. One with 27 left in the period. Let's go! Sturkin. Vasek. Then to Palmieri. Then to Vasek. And then Nelson with a little wrister to get it in. Yes, chance breakout for the Islander fans in the Garden. Second of the game, first time since leap day, that Brock has had a multi-goal game. And for his gold count, that's number 32. And chat. So Vic got tied up. Palmieri lobs it in. Clock down to 5, and we are done with period 2 here in the Garden. Through 2 periods, Islanders now have the lead at 2-1. Poor Apollo. I forgot what kind of a ringer he went through in Spirit of Justice. Okay, Mets up 3-1 in their game against Kansas City. Win this and then get to the 500 mark for the first time. I'm all fucking here. Who's contacting me? I hope. Boo. MH, what the fuck are you talking about? In any case, damn it. No, Mania. ask God to give you a Met win, and he gives you a medal. And he gives the Mets giving you a damn heart attack today. Why is it that in terms of the home road ratio, the only teams I called seem to win regularly at home when applicable are the Islanders and or the Mets and Giants, and yet every other team I've called, Yankees, Rangers, and maybe the Jets, Yankees, Rangers, and to a lesser extent Knicks, only seem to win on the road. Seem to get road W's. Nope. Romeo and Juliet. Horrible film. Tracy, I am going to fucking kill you. Especially when you consider the shit I have to put myself through next week. And we get ready for period number 3. Please just let the Mets win this game today. That's all I'm asking. In this Islander Ranger one, I don't really care who wins. In any case, let's get to it. Period number 3. Islanders down up 2-1. Draw 1 by the Rangers. Both teams have been doing well on the power play. Rangers 0 for 1, Islanders 0 for 4, and an icing to start the final period, 17 seconds in. Draw 1 by the Rangers. Another shot goes wide, left on the air. Sherman Trocheck gets tied up. Schneider to Panarin. Miller dumps in deep as the Rangers try to get back on side. Rangers have 13 comeback wins this year, most in the NHL when they're trailing in the third period. One of said wins was against the Islanders back in February at the Stadium Series. They spent almost the entire game trailing, got to overtime, and won in the first 15 or so seconds of OT. Kakko to Fox. Back to Kakko. Brings it in. Vermont blocks it. Kakko to Fox. Trocheck shot long. Blocked in front. Cizikas knocks it out, and the Rangers and the Islanders clear it. Wenberg. Romanov. Kakko to it. Romanov. A few others fighting behind the Islander net. Gustafsson shot wide. Cooley. Gustafsson. Bouncing puck saved by Shesterkin. I think it took a little ricochet. Here's Gustafsson again. This one blocked in front. Wenberg. Got free by Aho. Horvat. Pajot. Gustafsson with the handle. Trouba. Gustafsson. Touched by Kreider. Shesterkin cuts it off. Sorokin cuts it off behind his net. Engvall. Just sweeps at it. The Zibanejad loses the puck. Rangers have to retreat. Zibanejad regains control of the puck. Roslovic. Saved by Sorokin. It's off to McLean. To the point. Kreider. Zibanejad can't get to it. Matt Martin gets it off the end boards. Miller to Schneider behind his own net. Matt Martin sends it back in. Shesterkin behind his own net. Pellick hit down. In good row. Decent. Pollock tries to clear it out and does. Here comes Foshik behind the net. Renberg looks ahead to Fox, to Panarin. Goes way behind the net of the Islanders and around the board. Lafreniere. I can front save, rebound. Save, and it's covered up by Sorokin. Whack it, you son of a bitch. Whack it. Home run, tie game. Thank you, Pete. Still doesn't help that Mania may be pulled after 5 at most. And the Fox. Shot blockered away by Sorokin. Engvall trying to clear it out, and he does. Anders Lee puts the puck deep in the Ranger zone. Just under 5 into the final period. Rozovic. Lindgren fired one and it went into the seats. Either that or the puck was offside. Either way, 5 minutes into the final period. 2-1 Islanders. I'm going to be blunt. I'm not as quick on the draw as Isles Girl 3 is. Shot saved by Sorokin. Panarin loses the puck on the board. No tripping call against the Islanders. Gustafson fires a shot wide. Panarin tries to keep it in. He can't. Or Trouba does. Islanders skate free. Cizikas. Shesterkin cuts it off. About to hit the 6-minute mark in the period. And gobbled up again by Sorokin. And we'll take another timeout. 13:55 left in the game, and the Islanders still up 2-1. I'm not a fan of these stupid ass infomercials. Good shot of the Brooklyn Bridge. Maybe that's the Manhattan or Williamsburg one. I don't know which one that is. Spirit start to the final period, 6:05 in. It's been, the first portion of the game was evenly matched. It was Rangers for the most part in period 2 until the Islanders got back goals by Brock Nelson late in the period. But it's been Rangers on the assault here in the third period, trying to get that goal to tie it up. Draw one with the Rangers. Panarin to Kreider, back to Panarin, who goes behind the net. Wrist shot save. Sorokin didn't control the rebound, but the Islanders do clear it out. Here's Palmieri with it. Palmieri goes wide of the net with it. Bassick to Nelson. Bassick wrist shot goes wide. To Nelson. Shot saved by Shesterkin. He has to cover it up. And it's a penalty on the Rangers, who's going to the sin bin. It's Lindbergh going to the sin bin for tripping. First shot all period for the Islanders. This is the fifth time the Islanders are on the power play. They are 0 for 4 and 2 for their last 31. Aho with it. To Barzal. Through center. To Lee. Back to Barzal. Puck cleared out. Here comes Goodrow. To Fox. To Trouba. Saved by Sorokin. And again, that shorthanded attack by the Rangers trying to provide a threat. Nelson's had to take the draw to Shesterkin's stick side. Rangers going, glove side, I should say. Rangers going right to left. Islanders left to right. Nelson with it. To Barzal, to Engvall, to awesome skates. And it's cleared softly. A minute to go in the power play. Riley with it. To Nelson. And offside are the Islanders with a minute left on the power play. And a fucking single. Damn it! And that's gone, 7-4. Or a double. Can we please get Mania off the damn mound? He's been horrible today. A day where we could have gone back to 500 and we're not going to get it because of incompetent management farm logic. Pollock with the puck. 30 seconds left on the power play. He gives it to Engvall. To Nelson. They get a shot by Pollock. To Riley. Engvall with it. Down to 20 on the power play. Riley to Nelson. To Pollock. Back to Riley. Well, double team to Palmieri. 8 seconds left, and the Rangers clear it out. Islanders will not be able to get a fast break going. Power play over. They are now 0 for 5 and 2 for their last 32. Aho will dump it in. Sorokin will stop it. Trouba will cover it. Horvat with it. Same save, rebound. He was blocked in front. Horvat. Barzell trying to clear it out. Cizikas with it. Loses the puck. Here comes Panarin with Lafreniere. To Lafreniere. Puck goes wide. Shot save, rebound, no. Anders Lee will clear it in. We'll dump it in. Lee centers one and goes wide. He tries again. Saved by Shesterkin as it gets dumped. Can I please kill you, shot Carlos Mendoza? You're an idiot, Mendoza. You know Manaya's been horrible tonight, so why the hell haven't you given him the hook? Honestly, why haven't you pulled him? Sometimes I wonder who's a bigger migraine with this team. Just pull Manaya after this inning, please. Motherfucker. Yeah, I'm also keeping tabs on the Met Royals game, which is not looking good for the Mets, mostly because Manaya has gotten himself into an issue where he hasn't been able to get a clean inning today. He's given up runs in at least 3 of his first 4 innings, and I don't expect him to last to the 5th. In any case, Rangers are now in scramble mode. 9:56 left. They're down 2-1. Zibanejad's shot on Sorokin went wide off the glove. The key difference here in this game has been that Sorokin and that Shesterkin has given up 2 goals to Brock Nelson, where only a shorty has been coughed up by Sorokin to Braden Schneider. Yeah, and that was before DiPietro kept getting overused by the Islanders, and thus Ratat got shipped out in the 2010s because his chip damage piled up. Some of the Islanders, that Mike Milbury and Garth Snow never took into account because they were idiots, because they were fucking morons. And an icing. .924 left in the game, 2-1 in favor of the Islanders. Yeah, this and the Stadium Series game are the only Islanders games I was able to get on ABC this season. Ironic, I know. But the Islanders are not a big market squad when compared to their big brothers, the Rangers. Shot glove save by Shesterkin on the snapshot by Palmieri. Get rid of the cookie setting. There we go. I've been at this for almost 2.5 hours. Most of the main line for the Rangers are out there except Panarin and Fox. Zibanejad, shot wide of the net. Shot saved by Shesterkin. I know that was meant to be a pass, but it turned into a shot and deflected towards Shesterkin and towards Sorokin. Eight and a half left in the period, in the game. Islanders still up 2-1. Pajot behind his net. Romanov. Nilly skates. Trouber to Gustafsson. Panarin loses the puck to Romanov. Trocheck drives him into the boards. Pajot with it. Save made, rebound. By Sorokin, no goal. Can I please murder Carlos Mendoza for his stupidity? If your pitcher gives up 3 runs in the second because he couldn't target the strike zone, get him out faster than you do. Piece of shit that you are, man. Not Fox goes wide with that shot. Pellet tries to clear it out. He can't. Well, he does. Well, they do. No whistle. You see a shot off the blocker, Sorokin into the seats. 7:07 left in the third. 2-1, Islanders. Please just wake the fuck up already. Which is pretty much all set. It just boils down to who's going to be where. The Kings have a chance of actually losing the Pacific final wildcard spot because they're only a point ahead of the Knights. And Aaron's shot blocked. Here comes a breakaway. Wait for Pelech. Shot. And we're going to have a hooking penalty on Panarin. He's going to the sin bin. And for the 6th time, the Rangers are going to be a man down. Never mind. Pelech will get a penalty shot. Now remember, Pelech will only get 1 crack at this. No rebounds. If he he misses, we go to center ice. If he scores, we still go to center ice. Here we go. This is strictly a penalty shot. Pellet coming down to the blue line. He's looking. He looks. Fires! Saved by Shesterkin! If Pellet goes low angle, he might beat him. Best case scenario, worst case scenario, that puck would go wide if he goes to low angle. Either way, face off, stick side of Shesterkin. Puck dumped behind the net by the Islanders. Clutterbuck fighting with Schneider. Zibanejad cuts it off. Trocheck behind it. Being pursued by McLean. And there's Lee with it. Saved by Shesterkin. Dumped out by Lafreniere, but cut off by Bortuzzo and dumped back in. Miller behind the Ranger net. 5, just over 6 to go. Islanders looking for a season-high 7 straight victory. It'll be a vital 2 points in the playoff race. The Rangers looking to at least get 1 to give themselves some... looking for a goal to at least get 1. Save, rebound, goes wide. Or it was blocked in front and the rebound went wide. I don't know. Lindbergh trying to play. Here comes Romanov with the puck. Banked off the left wing glass, and it'll be an icing against the Islanders with 5:38 left. Paja has got the biscuit. I don't know. It looks like the Islanders have the biscuit. Pajot with it after the end goal drop off. Goes behind the net and wraps it around. The puck goes behind the boards and wraps around. Gustafsson. Shot saved by Sorokin. Rebound. Gonna go to the Rangers. Trouba. To Kreider. We're down to the final 5 of this motherfucker. Gustafsson to the right point. Zibanejad behind the net. To Kreider. Trouba wrister saved by Sorokin, and he gobbles it up with 4.5 left. 4:36 to go. 2-1 Islanders. Of course, he chased one up at the arms. Dumbass. DJ Stewart. Sure, he's on a 4-game hitting streak, but still. I think it's 4. 2, 4, 6, 8, 40%, 2, 4, 6, 16, 2, 4, it's around 70%. So Kreider with a shot that gets blocked. Lindgren with it. And it's going to be an icing. 4:26 to go. Now, here's the question if you're the Rangers. Do you go with the extra attacker or do you pull Ilya Shesterkin? Do you pull Igor Shesterkin? If you do, that leaves you a lame duck. Now, true, the Islanders got beat with that tactic the first time around against the Rangers. Won by Horvat, who gets it to Pelech, who shoots it down the ice, and again, it'll be an icing. Orvan Trocheck to take the draw. One of the Rangers. Panarin shot. Score! Artemi Panarin ties it up. Over the glove of Sorokin. And for Panarin, that's goal number 48. We are tied at 2 with just over 4 to go. 12-game point streak. Third longest this year for the guy. Or does that say 13? I don't know. Now it's a tie turner. Rangers can chew up the clock and try to get at least 1 point out of this game, or they could go for the win. 3 minutes left in the game. Rangers clear it out. Here comes Gustafsson. Behind the net. Another shot wide. Roslovic. Bertuzzo clears it out. Was tapped before, as it crossed the Islander blue, so it wouldn't be an icing. 3:20 to go. Vashik to Aho to Nelson, who's looking for a hat trick. He's being cooked up by Trocheck. Palmieri on on Schneider, excuse me. Vashik's pass attempt got blocked in front and went and ricocheted towards Sorokin. Not a shot, though. Cooley and Aho. It's won by Cooley, so no icing. Here comes Engvall, who will dump it out past the center red. Horvat has to Pollock dumps it back in. Horvat beats Lindgren to the puck. We're about to go under the 2-minute warning. Not that there is one in hockey, but point still applies. Pollock shot off the post. And Cizikas' shot goes wide. And the Igor chants begin again. Minute 45. Panarin with it. Pajot with it. Engvall. Up top, one-timer, and it goes into the seats. .129 left in the game. 2 each. And each team with 2. We're down to the last A9 of regulation. Nelson on the draw for the Islanders. Panarin for the Rangers. It's won by Panarin, who gets it to Schneider. Or was that Lafreniere? Nelson off the half wall. Doesn't get it in. Get it towards the net. Minute 15. Deflected to Nelson, who flings it in. Minute 5. Miller dumps it in. Shot, no shot on that one. 53 seconds. Vesey with it. Puck being dogpiled in front of Sorokin. Where is it? Fox with it. To Zibanejad. Shot saved by Sorokin. 33 to go. Can the Islanders clear it out? They do. Palmieri gets it deep. 25 left on the clock. Sorokin cuts it off. 15 to go. Cizikas trying to clear it up. And a hand pass called with 8.2 to go. At the very least, both teams will get at least 1 point out of this matchup. At the very least, both squads are going to get 1 point. And the majority of them, they've lost, including shootouts. And we go to overtime. Rangers and Islanders each get 1 point. That puts the Rangers at 111, the Islanders at 90 in the playoff standings. Fuck you too. Perhaps, Raph. But right now, I got a game to focus on as we're about to go to overtime. As is the case with most overtimes in the NHL. 5 minutes, 3-on-3 hockey. If nobody scores, we go to a shootout. Within that time, we go to a shootout. First team to score, though, within that 5-minute period, wins. Within that 5-minute window, wins. Overtime records, Rangers only one blemish in this will be their 10th game in overtime. Islanders, horrid. This is their 25th game in overtime. Rangers 8-1 going into this. Islanders 9-15 in an extra frame. Draw one by the Rangers. Fox with it. Chase down. Down he gets it to Panarin. To Fox. Trocheck. Back to Panarin. Aaron couldn't get it off to the slot. Puck flies out of the Islanders' zone. It only took 13 seconds for the Rangers to win in the Stadium Series. This one's going to take at least a minute if they can get it done. Trocheck. Back to Panarin. Panarin dumps back to Miller. Keandre Miller. Pulls back. Zibanejad now onto the ice. Miller. Shoots. Wide of Sorokin. Kreider to Miller. Miller with it to Kreider. Kreider fans and Zibanejad. Mika backpedals. 90 seconds gone by in overtime. Pelech to Horvat. Back to Pelech as now the Islanders take control of the puck. Pelech to Nelson. Nelson backpedals himself. To Pelech. Or Pollock, excuse me. I thought it was Pelech. Pollock backpedals again. Palmieri. Fans getting a little anxious. To Nelson. Goes behind. I mean, he had a shot for a wrister if he wanted to take it. Nelson, Palmieri, and Lafreniere fighting over the puck. Puck with Gustafsson. Palmieri tripped up. Riley's got it. Riley shot, blocker saved by Shesterkin. Rebound to Gustafsson, who gives it to Lafreniere. Puck bouncing around in the Ranger zone. Under 2.5 to go in overtime. Gustafsson to Wenberg. Lafreniere to Wenberg. Over to Gustafsson. Back to Lafreniere. Deep pass to Fox. Shot. No, it goes wide. And Sorokin even lost his stick. Lafreniere to Fox. To Trocheck. Aho. Fighting with Trocheck to get that puck. We go under 2 in overtime. Aho to Barzell. Barzell across the blue line. Barzell shot saved by Shesterkin. 91 seconds left in the extra frame. If no one scores in the next minute and a half, we're going to a shootout. Horvat wins the draw to Pelech. Pelech looks, loses the puck. Horvat has to retreat. Minute 20 to go. Horvat loses the puck. Was that Trouba on him? Barzell Couldn't get it out. Couldn't get through. Miller with it. About to hit under 60 seconds. Trouba to Zibanejad. Back to Miller. Under a minute to go. 55 seconds left in the extra period. Miller looks. Pellick, no. Nelson's got it. 40 seconds left. Can he get the goal? Shot wide. Palmieri's got it. But he loses it to Zibanejad. Too bad far on the pass to Zibanejad. Polak clears it out. Here he comes. Backhand. No. Down to 15. Panarin with it. Loses it to Barzal. 10 seconds left. Here's Barzal. Shot. Glove saved by Shesterkin. 6.9 to go. The tension is mounting, folks. 6 seconds left before shootout time. And that's where I think the Rangers could beat the Islanders, because the Islanders have sucked donkey dicks in shootouts this season. They've only won once, to the best of my knowledge, when it goes to shootout time. Clock reset to 7.1. Remember, both teams have already gotten themselves 1 point out of this matchup. Trocheck, Horvat, the draw. Here we go. Trouba, fighting for the corner, and we're going to a shootout. Now, here's the deal with the shootout, folks. Each team will take 3 of their best, one-on-one with the goaltenders. No rebounds. If no one scores in at least the first 3 shots, it then boils down to sudden death. In at least 3 shots, it boils down to sudden death. Home Rangers have the advantage of choosing if they want to go first or second, since they're the home squad. And whatever goals are tallied up in the rounds, most scores will get the final goal. Most goals in the shootout will get the final tally. It's going to be Panarin who's going to go first for the Rangers. It's going to be Artemi Panarin who's going to start for the Rangers. Sorokin, 6-12 lifetime in a shootout. He's been that damn bad. 36 out of 56 he's managed to save. So yeah, quite a bit have gone through him a few times. Panarin in his shootout career, 25 of 44, so around 60%. Here he comes, skating down the blue. Shot. Score! Shesterkin, 9-8. So his record is kind of spotty in shootouts. He'll go up against Kyle Palmieri, a former Devil, who has not been good when it comes to shootouts. Only 8 out of his first 37 attempts. But here he comes. Down the gate to the Islander to the Ranger blue. Shot. It hit the post. No goal. Here's Zibanejad. He's 42% in the shootout spot. Let's see what he's got. Here he comes. Saved by Sorokin, so the Islanders are still alive. Here comes Brock Nelson, who has both of the Islanders' regulation goals. But again, this is a bad shootout setup. He's only 7 out of 26 for 27% lifetime in the shootout. But here he comes. Across the Ranger blue. The shot. Save! Now the Rangers could put it to bed with this last shot. If they hit it, it's game over. If it goes through Sorokin, game over. Rangers get the bonus point. If they don't, the Islanders still have a shot and would need to get it to keep this game going. And it's Vincent Trocheck, 18 of 52, 35% lifetime in a shootout. Trocheck coming down the line, coming across the blue line. He slows up. Shot. Score! Rangers win! And the Islanders' 6-game winning streak is over. The Rangers win 3-2 in a shootout. And there you have it, folks. The Rangers get the win by a 3-2 score, albeit in a shootout, and move to 112 points, while the Islanders only get 1 point out of this and move to 90. That gives them a small bit of breathing room, but they would have preferred to win and clinch tonight, because their circumstances boil down to what happens with the Penguins and Penguins, Red Wings, Flyers, and Capitals. Anyway, that's it for today. Next, comment, like, subscribe. Mets 2128 signing out. Goodbye. Good fucking night. Bang.